part 2, or also known as tight butt and lower back. So if you're having pain or discomfort or tightness in like this section of your body, this video is hopefully going to help you. So today we're going to focus on like deeper glute muscles and then kind of repatterning some stuff after there. So we're going to start with alpha ball or lacrosse ball, rolling our hips. If you don't have either of these, you can just skip to the next part, or you can kind of like massage with your hand. But if you do have any of these, we're going to start by kind of making a circle around your femur. So the alpha ball is a little bit softer and larger. This one's a little bit more dense and pokier. So I'm going to start with this one. Basically, you're just going to draw a little circle with your hips, trying to get around the femur bone, upper part of your femur. And once that feels okay, sorry, zone it out because it feels actually pretty good. Once that feels okay, then you're going to work on rolling horizontally from the outer part of your hip towards the center line of your body. So you're just kind of wiggling on the wall. For those of you who can't tell what I'm doing, you're starting with the ball out here, rolling in, rolling out, and at the beginning you rolled all around that. So once that section is loosened up on both sides, you're going to lay on your back for figure 4 wiggles. So I'm going to show you this way. You're going to kick one leg up, so really try and kick your heel up. It's okay if your leg's not straight, so don't force it. And then you're going to rotate open from your hip, keeping energy in your toes, so toes are kind of spread. Cross over, and there's your figure 4. So this might already be too much. You might already feel kind of twisted here, so things for you to check in. Make sure that your shoulders are away from your ears, that your ribs are kind of pushing down to the ground, and your tailbone's kind of swooping under. So from there, the wiggle part, you may have already guessed, but you're just going to wiggle side to side, going back and forth. If you need a little bit more, you can lift your legs up. So I'll show you that from the other side. When you're done, you'll open up, and then we'll switch to the other side. So I'm going to show you from the side view. Leg goes up, rotate open, toes stay engaged, and then wiggle. So if you want more, that's when you can lift this up and add the wiggle in from there. But don't worry if this isn't happening, especially if you're feeling kind of tender today. So once you've done both of those, feel free to add a supine twist in at any time, which is what I'm doing here, where your knees just drop side to side. It feels kind of nice, especially when things are tightening up back here. So we have used the lacrosse ball to help like warm up your glutes and muscles to get moving. We've wiggled them a little bit in an externally rotated position, meaning we shortened the glute muscles. I'll have a little video section about what that means.
All right, peeps, so here's the little section we were talking about. So you see this clump of glute muscles. Do you see how they go from your hip bone to the center line of your body? So those ones shorten and kind of twist when they work. Each one has a different role. Today we're going to focus on the obturator internus, which is this little one right here. So that's the flossing that we're going to be doing. The whole point as you extend your knee out to the side that I'll show you in a second is to shorten that muscle, and then as you floss your leg through, you're going to help move it around through its range of motion and have it plop right back so it looks like that.
Now we're going to move on to obturator internus flossing. So obturator internus is a horizontal butt muscle that you'll see in that little video I was telling you about. And we're going to help floss it, meaning we're going to help reposition it. And you're going to tuck your tailbone under, plant your foot, open up your knee. And so your left side, this is my left side, left hip is staying down, right leg is opening up, and then I'm going to try and push my inner arch of my foot forward, and then slowly rotate my femur in once my leg is extended, and pull back from there. So open out to the side, push inner arch of the foot forward along the ground, rotate in, and then pull back. So I'm going to show you this way again. Hips tucked under, shoulders relaxed, ribs are down. My right leg's going to stay planted this time. And you're going to open up, push through, extend, and then pull back. So hips stay tucked under, shortening the obturator, stretching it through its range of motion, and plopping it back into ideal working position in theory. So once you've done a couple of those on each side, we're going to move on to pelvic shift dead bugs. So normal dead bug, we have lots of videos on those we're going to do here. Not what we're doing today. We're going to keep them nice and easy. They're still going to be challenging, but they're going to be easier on your body. So you're going to tuck your tailbone under, let that tuck lift your legs up, and you're going to act like you're pushing on one leg and pulling on the other leg, but your legs are going to stay level. So I'm pushing on my right, pulling on my left, and hold, and then relax, and then switch hands, push and hold, relax, switch hands, push and hold. So what this is doing is it's allowing your pelvic floor muscles, including your obturator internus, to kind of get reset and allow your hips to be in alignment. So if you have a hip that's slightly got a little bit of torsion or twisting, if one's a little bit further forward, if one's a little bit higher, an upslip, this movement is really good for you. So it's kind of good for like resetting the hips all around. Hopefully these are helpful for you. I don't really give out numbers on these ones because it's really by feel. So go by what you feel. None of this should be like super strenuous, and if it is, let me know, because that means there's probably something else we gotta work on. So good luck. Hope this helps your lower back and tight hips feel better, and I'll talk to you soon.